Hi and welcome to Lisa's Craft Station. So here we are, back to basics part 2. In this one I want to show you how to rib, what they class as a rib stitch. It's basically from the tutorial I did last week, where it was knit a row. I did knit a row and purl a row, which are the two basic stitches that you adapt into the patterns. So rib is basically you knit one and purl one alternately, or in some cases, for example, the cardigan that I'm knitting at the moment, it's knit 2 purl 2, but the principle is still the same. You just alternate between a knit and a purl. So what I've done here is I'm continuing on from the 2 rows that we did last week with the knit row and the purl row. As you can see, I've already done a couple of rows of rib just to get me going, and also in the hope that if I just do a couple of rows, you can't really tell the pattern very well. So I thought, well, if I do a couple of rows first, then hopefully once I do a couple more rows here to show you what to do, you might be able to see the pattern a little bit better. So let's get going and see how we get on. So like I say, so we just knit a stitch and then purl a stitch. So the knit stitch is you're going through the front and of the stitch and wrap it around. Purl again is through the back of the stitch, and each time you just move the knitting back and forth to help you to do the stitch properly. As you can see, hopefully I am going slow enough so that you can follow. There we go. And knit one, back through and purl one, and then we flip the pattern over. So as you can see, it's starting to take shape. And how a rib stitch works, you've probably seen in cardigans on the sleeves and on the hem line around the bottom and what have you, this pattern, and it acts a bit like a, I wouldn't say elastic, but that's the basic principle. It pulls it, it draws it in a bit to help it to grip a little bit better, so to speak. So I'll just do one more row and then hopefully the pattern you should be able to see. So purl one and flip it over and knit one, bring the wool back again, back through the back stitch, and then forward again to knit, back again to purl, and forward again to knit. It'll be, once you get going, it will be easy enough. When I first started knitting, I was always worried about doing the wrong stitch, but with this it's easy enough because as you can see, you've got the purl stitch, the knit stitch, purl stitch, knit stitch, because the purl stitch has got like a little loop there sticking out. So there we go. As you can see, that's stretched out it's like that, but it does try to pull itself together. So there we go. That's how you rib. I hope you liked that little tutorial. If you did, please give me a thumbs up. If you didn't and you want to put a thumbs down, then that's your prerogative, but please at least make a note in the comments as to why you're giving it a thumbs down. I can't improve my videos if I don't know where I'm going wrong. And again, I'm hoping to continue on with these videos, so if you haven't yet subscribed, please do so, and then you won't miss any further videos. If you've already subscribed, thank you so much for your support. So until next time, keep crafting and stay safe. Bye.